fearing the Lord, and what does that really mean? So a lot of people try to connect it to obedience, which is partially true. But fearing the Lord is knowing as a believer that when you do evil, God will punish you for doing evil, right? When I see it, when people bring up obedience, it's not right. Technically, it's not right at all. God is not talking about that believer that stumbles and fall into sin. God is not talking about that believer that went out partying and messed up that night. He's not talking about that type of believer. He's talking about a person that willfully does evil. Willfully is key. It's very important to this whole little short about the fear of the Lord, or obedience, whatever you want to call it. But that's really, in short, what the fear of the Lord really means. It's not talking about a believer that struggles and falls, right? Because a lot of people think, oh, you're weak, you have that weak mindset. You need to be more obedient. You need to more do this, you need to more do that. That is not helping a believer get better, whatever sin they're struggling with. All you're doing is putting anxiety on that believer, and you're basically disheartening that believer. Instead of you doing that, maybe try praying for the believer and fasting for the believer, right? But again, a lot of Christians don't do that because a lot of Christians like to yap. They like to yap more than actually follow instructions. I know this short is going to be a little bit more harsh, but this is really to correct the body of Christ. Brothers and sisters, if a believer is struggling with sin, do not throw the Bible at them. Help them, uplift them, just like Paul said in Corinthians. Like I said, criticizing them without a solution is not going to help a believer. Pray for that believer. Fast with that believer. And keep that believer accountable. But if you just continue to talk, like all I hear is about videos about lust and falling into pornography. Like I said, these are good things to call out. However, if it's not a solution and you just keep on preaching about it without the solution of how to change or how to fix, then again, you have a bigger problem. And a lot of you guys I see also try to say carnal things as well to help them. Anyway, the video is about to end and goodbye. Remember, pray and give constructive criticism. Thank you.